Yeah, that's right. I'm living the glory days because I got
Now
nothing
that,
better
now
to
that
do.
we're not in St. Joe's, you can actually pick good music. I'm disappointed.
Well, because you know why that system has
Right.
terrible song choices for like 80% of the songs, and I'm not
I know.
pulling up Spotify all the time.
I miss it.
I will miss it, and that's a story for another time. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, who's ever listening or who will listen eventually. I gotta stop saying that because we're recording these and we're not going on live. It's really awful. We got a good show today. NBA free agency part 2 of Rambling Sports. My name's Lutz, South Philly Bill. It's hanging around in Philly, and of course, we finally got him on. One of the 3 to 5 hosts of the Fourth and Long podcast out of Radio 1851. Our friend and yours, Mr. Matt Migdon. How you doing, Matt?
How we doing, boys?
51. Let's go.
Lutz McCarthy, man, it's good to be here. I've been missing talking sports with you guys on campus. Post grad life been hitting me hard, man.
Yeah. Graduate in college.
So nice.
Let's see if we get to that eventually.
Right.
All right. Well, when we recorded this show the last time on that sad, I want to say Monday morning, everything was just all fine and dandy. LeBron just signed with the Lakers, and everyone was upset. But then the world truly got shocked. Monday night, of course, before I post the show, DeMarcus Cousins signs a 1-year, $5.3 million deal with the Golden State Warriors. Now, Migdon, the floor is yours. I need to hear what your opinion is about this.
Oh, I can go on for days, Lutz. You just opened up the freeway for me because I can keep talking and talking.
That's fine. We got all the time in the world. We had no
sum it
barriers.
up in one sentence: DeMarcus Cousins is tissue soft and a loser.
It's not soft. It's not a soft.
Tissue soft.
It's not.
Boogie,
soft,
think about that.
dude.
Boogie, wipe your boogies off in that tissue soft skin you got.
So, all right, he's got a torn ACL. He probably could. He doesn't even know if he's going to be good or not. He's not going to play until at least January. Everyone always complains about guys just going after money and taking the money. Boogie's betting on himself that he will be back healthy to somewhat of what he is. He's taken 5.3 for this year. Going to try and prove to the NBA that he's still a good big man, and he might get a ring out of it. And he's taking less money.
Well, Mike, he will get a ring out of it.
I'm saying it's repairing his reputation of not being able to mesh with a good team.
Stop it.
What do you mean? Pelicans played better after he got hurt. Won that series after he got hurt.
They probably would have won the series if he was healthy.
But it doesn't matter. Like, Anthony Davis thrived without him on the court. He's got to show the rest of the league because a lot of people were not interested in him.
I don't know. I don't believe that. I think they're only not interested because of his Achilles injury, and he's 6'10", and it's gonna be tough for a 6'10" guy. It's like the worst injury in sports is a torn Achilles,
especially to a guy who's close to 300 pounds. I'm saying he's betting on himself.
So yes, I agree with you. It might not be as crazy as it sounds. Him joining this 4 All-Star team already because he's not going to be there for most of the year. But then again, the man was going to start the All-Star game this year. And then he joins 4 other All-Stars in the same lineup after sweeping in the finals. What a loser!
In a vacuum, with just those facts, with no context or anything, I feel the exact same way. Like, when I heard it, I was exactly pissed what I thought about it. I was like, everyone is literally always complaining that all these guys do is hunt money. Right? Everyone's always says, like, oh, these guys just want to get paid. Like, they go to a crappy team just because they throw the most money at them. If you want to win, like, take less money and go to a better situation to win. And that's what he did. I just don't like how
there wasn't that much money to begin with. The only type of money he was going to get was from the Pelicans, and in my guess, they would have had to have rushed him back from his injury, which would not have been good for his career.
Wasn't it It was 2 years, $40 million.
Maybe I didn't look at the number.
Or what they reported they offered.
As a terrible sports journalist, I did not look at the number because, frankly, I didn't care. I'm upset with the original reaction, but at the same time, he's not going to be back until May. So it's fine, but once the playoffs I'm not going to watch the NBA this year. I'll go. You know what? Actually, that's not true. I will watch LeBron James in the Lakers uniform. I won't watch the Knicks because the Knicks will suck until Porzingis shows up, and then he'll get hurt again and then leave. And Don't even. I'm not going to get started on New York. I'm going to try to avoid that as much as I can. But
Migdon, how do you think this affects LeBron?
Before I go into LeBron, the league is it's ridiculous what this league has become.
Yeah.
Cousins going to the Warriors is pretty much screaming, I don't want to compete. I'm the best. I was once called the best center in the league, and I don't want to compete.
Still is considered the best center in the league.
Where's the competitive nature?
Yeah.
You're gonna have 5 guys that can go to the Olympics right now and blow everybody out by 20 points. I pretend they're on different teams, gentlemen. All 5 guys, and then you saw that they were the starting 5 of the Olympic basketball team. Would anybody blink an eye? Maybe with Draymond instead of LeBron, but other than that, you can't even blink an eye.
No, you're not wrong.
You could literally say there could be an argument for those 5 players starting their lineup, all healthy, to be top 8 or 5 of the top 8 players in the league.
Yeah, maybe not Draymond, but you're not wrong. You definitely the 4 of them are in the top 8.
Draymond Green's not a top 8 player in this league.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably top 20, something like that.
It's arguable though. You could argue it.
Yeah, no, you could argue it, but like statistically, that I don't know. Like that's just good. God,
LeBron though going to the Lakers it's a lot. I think his family has a lot to do with it. They have his wife's got her fingerprints all over this decision. That's how I see it. I mean, LA's got got 2 houses, I think.
Yeah.
His kid's growing up there, and he just wanted to go to an organization that he doesn't have to be the GM and the coach.
Well,
you got Magic.
He looked at all the signings, though. He approved every single signing, which included Rondo, Lance Stevenson, and JaVale McGee. Like, he approved all those. He has a lot of consulting and all that, too. Like, he's very much the GM at the same time. He's working with Magic at that point.
He's setting himself up for the next offseason, 2019. That's what he's doing with those guys. They're all 1-year deals. Like, so basically what he's saying is like, all right, this isn't going to be a year for me. Like, I'm going to make the playoffs. I may get up to a 3 seed. That's pretty much my ceiling. And get to the second round, probably get knocked out by Houston or Golden State.
Yeah, because by that time, Boogie Cousins is going to be in the lineup. Houston looked great. Houston should have went to the finals this year. If Chris Paul is healthy, I think they go to the finals.
Yeah, if they didn't have the worst shooting night in NBA history, they would have been in the finals. Golden State's gotten very.
Don't bring me back.
I know.
No, it's upsetting.
So the Rockets are losing Ariza. The Rockets aren't going to be as good as they were last year, unless they retool. But they haven't done anything yet.
And they haven't re-signed Clint Capella yet either, from what I can tell.
And he's unhappy. Like, there's a lot that could go wrong for the other teams in the West to make the Lakers look better, and because there's LeBron James. But LeBron didn't make this move to win. If he wanted to make the move to win, he would have stayed in the East. He would have went to the Sixers, or he would have stayed on the Cavs and tried to get more people there.
Yeah, absolutely. He should. If he wanted to win a championship right away, he would have went to the Sixers. I still think I'm kind of upset he didn't.
I was pissed.
You're a fan. I'm not even a fan of the Sixers. But if he went there, I would have watched every game because I'm watching arguably the greatest of all time every night because I got the channel. Like that's why I wanted him to go to Philadelphia. But now he goes to LA and he gets an upgrade from J.R. Smith and Lance Stevenson. JaVale McGee's like all these guys have huge egos in the locker room, so it's going to be interesting to see.
You have Rondo and Stevenson in the same room.
Imagine if Boogie went there with Rondo again. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my god, that's a dumpster fire.
They should have just. It sounds like Magic didn't want to wait for him to come back from his injury. That's what I read.
I understand that though, because the Lakers that's the one thing that it works for. Why it works for Golden State, why it's no really risk, is they don't need him for the moment. They don't have to worry about him throughout the season. About every other team in the league would have had to rush him back for the sake of getting wins. Like they would with them on the team for almost every team. Maybe not the Rockets, but probably the Rockets.
I don't think the Lakers. I don't understand. If you have LeBron James on your team, it's like a guarantee you're going to the playoffs. I don't care if you're in the East or the West.
It's almost a guaranteed 50 wins.
Exactly. They didn't have a great year this year. How many wins did they have? Close to 50, right?
Probably. I'll look that up for a second.
They had 28, right?
It was close. They had nobody. It was a roller coaster of a season for them, and they got to the playoffs. They got the 4 seed, or 5 seed, 4 or 5.
I think
they got to the playoffs.
You're talking about the Cavs?
Yeah, 50 wins.
Oh, yeah.
Cavs had 50 wins last year as the 4 seed.
Yeah.
So why not wait on Cousins to come back and help you in the playoffs, LeBron? I don't get that. Come on, Magic.
That's had to have been a Magic call. That's not a LeBron. I don't think LeBron's really doing much. These don't seem like LeBron type of signings to me. Like
there's an article that's came out. They're not LeBron signings, but like Magic is asking him, okay, are you okay with this? Like that Bleacher Report came out with a thing on that, like the whole details of it. But my guess is LeBron wants to do it. He just wants to sit back and be like, hey, I don't want to be the GM of the team, which is fine. It's better that he's not that. It lets him actually focus on playing the game and debatably helping out some of these younger guys like Ingram or Lonzo Ball. Ironically,
that's going to be hilarious.
Oh, I can't wait for LeVar Ball to
says
show
about his about LeBron is going to that next day is going to be a shit show, and it's going to be so funny.
It's pretty comical to think though that LeVar Ball has been like somehow predicting everything. He predicted his son to go to the Lakers, and then he predicted LeBron to go there. Like, what does this man know? Who is he? What sources does he have?
He's got something on somebody. Like,
or he's just been lucky.
He's got pictures on Magic. I think. I'll be honest. Like, I don't know. He literally went on the shows like the week before free agency. Said, "Why wouldn't LeBron come here? Of course he's going to come here."
Yeah. The only thing he's been wrong about is LiAngelo, who just didn't doing. He's not even getting picked up by a summer league team, the poor kid.
Well, he doesn't deserve it.
Poor guy.
He doesn't deserve it, yeah.
Like, and that's his fault. Like, the fact that he he was able to get his son to leave UCLA is unbelievable. And he would have been suspended for half the year, too. But, like, come on. If he played another year of college, like, he would have had a better chance to, like, improve his game if he went until he was a senior. Maybe then he wasn't going to get drafted. Or picked up.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
well, you know what LeBron should do? You want to hear my hot take? I know you guys like these hot takes.
Yeah, sure. I'm all about it. Let's go.
All right. You know how Jordan went to play baseball in the peak of his career?
Oh, yeah. No.
I think LeBron should go play tight end for the Browns for a year. Go play tight end for the Browns. Let Kawhi be a free agent and go wherever he goes. Because you're not going to win with 5 All-Stars in the lineup.
And he tears ACL in the...
Stop it.
Of it and
he's indestructible, Bill.
It's CTE with his
indestructible.
Get that guy who was like the infamous Patriot killer, like Bernard Pollard. Just get whatever his name is. I think it was Bernard Pollard. Just get him playing the AFC North if LeBron goes to the.
Who's the Bengal headhunter that
Vontez Burfict?
Perfect.
Yeah, a flying elbow from that guy, and LeBron's career at both sports is over.
Helmet to his knee. But then again, LeBron has the athletic genes of like a horse and Adrian Peterson combined, so we'll probably recover from that in like 7 months.
Migdon.
I'm not like completely serious. It's just a hypothetical because it's such a lock for the Warriors to win this year. It's dumb. The league's it's not competitive.
What do you think the Sixers should do going forward?
I think they should keep going for Kawhi. If they can get him, that'd be nuts.
See, I like Lutz. Since we talked about this on Monday, I guess I've really changed my opinion 6 different times on whether or not to get Kawhi. Because all signs point toward him going to LA. I don't want to give up all this crap for him to just bounce. It's the same thing like people are talking about the Phillies with Machado. Like, I don't want to give up all this crap for him to just leave in free agency when they can get paid a crap ton of money.
Yeah, become a Yankee.
Like, I don't just on the overhead concept of that, especially when there's like guys like Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler's not happy in the T-Wolves. He's probably going to leave next summer. And we have to give up less for probably a better fit because we need a shooting guard. That would also put Redick coming off the bench, and that'd be awesome.
Hey.
And I think he'd be good for Ben. But I just don't think the Sixers should be all in with Kawhi unless you are really confident in Brett Brown. And if you're really confident in Brett Brown that he can get him to resign, then that's it. But he's not going to be the GM in a year. So, you know what I mean?
Turn off your ringer. Like, as much as I love hearing you talk,
he's blowing up over here. He's getting texts like he's Woj.
No, yeah.
He's getting all this. I don't know how to do this.
He's getting all this reports and stuff.
Disturb is going on.
Just mute your message app or like close it or tell people to stop texting you because you're in the middle of debatably the best podcast to ever grace the earth. No pun intended. I'll tell you what, though. For the Sixers, I think the Wilson Chandler thing is a good start, especially for something that hey, we didn't get LeBron, and he'll be helpful. Especially he's a good rotation player to help. But next year, if I'm the Sixers, I go after Klay Thompson wholeheartedly. I'd throw the house at him.
Is he available?
I think he's supposed to be a free agent next year. I thought he's a free agent next year. I thought he's a free agent next year. Throw him the money.
No, he is a free agent, but you think he's leaving Golden State? That guy grew up with
because they're going to give the money to Draymond Green over him. They're going to give the money to Draymond. It's all right, but Toodles, Splash Brothers, goodbye. That's going to break up eventually, and it's every three. You know that teams that three-peat, it's rare that a team will win 4 times in a row. Something happens where it'll break up. It's history in the NBA repeating itself. Something with that team is going to break up over the next offseason.
You're not wrong. I'm saying they didn't trade Kevin Love for Kevin Love. They didn't trade Klay because they saw how good he is. And they know how well he fits in within everything they want to do. If the Sixers wanted to go after him and throw $50 million in front of his face, I'm not going to say don't do it because that would be a perfect fit. I'm saying more of I think he's going to sign an extension with the Warriors before that even comes.
I don't know.
He's the guy that should leave, though.
Exactly.
He should leave because he's already got 3 rings. He's a 3-time NBA champion. It's not like he's going to be a top 3 player ever. It's not about rings in that aspect. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else and shoot 25 times for that team a game. Why not do that and be the guy? And he would be the guy at the Sixers. He'd probably shoot 18 times.
Oh yeah, every time down the floor.
He's one of the best He's one of the best 2-way players in the game.
He scored 60. How many points did he score the one game?
62.
And he didn't play the fourth quarter.
62, right?
He could have went for 100 on the Sixers.
Yeah, he would have broke Will Chamberlain's record. But I don't know. I think, and I don't know. I think that Klay Thompson should leave. Mostly because I'm tired of seeing the Warriors win, and I want something to happen that's break down. What happens? Watch Kevin Durant have a change of heart. Be yeah, I want to go. I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna go play for the Wizards or something like that, or go to Oklahoma.
Should have done from the start.
Go
join a 73-win team and be. That man there's just no competitiveness. Where is it? McCarthy, if you're losing twice in a pickup game to the same team, are you going to say, "Yeah, I'll jump on your team"?
I'm throwing punches at that point. I'm getting kicked out of the gym. I'm not joining anybody else. I'm leaving.
I'm throwing elbows at the guy who's posting me up who's 6'3". God forbid Cerami's posting me up for playing pickup. I'm going to throw an elbow right in his back, and it'll just start a fight.
You're completely right. I hate the non-competitive nature with these guys. Pisses me off to no end. And it's the one thing that brings me back to Russell Westbrook liking it. Because he says, nah, I'm going to try and beat you. But everything else about this game I don't like.
You don't like Russell Westbrook.
I don't like Russ.
You hate him.
I don't like Russ.
Hold on.
Dude, how about what he did, though? How cool was that? I'm going through my Twitter, and I see Russell Westbrook scheduled to have a 500-person party, and all of them have to sign non-disclosure agreements. I'm like,
literally,
something's going to be crazy.
12:01. The second you could talk to free agents. He had Sam Presti there. He had all his boys. He had everyone. They threw $154 million at the guy. That's a baller move.
Well, he could have gotten more. The best part is the way that his deal's going to structure out. He's going to get, if he re-ups after the 3-year mark and does that max, in total he'll make $284 million. And I hate the people that say that him not going to Lakers was a bad move. I think it's great that he's on the Thunder, and I'll tell you why. I mentioned this on last week's show, and Megan, I think you would appreciate this too. Now that because there was an article that came out the other week, a couple days ago, about Oklahoma City, basically making history with the cap, because now they're paying so much in the luxury tax, and it's funny because they didn't pay James Harden at all, and who knows what would have happened then. Melo's contract's up. That's $27 million that is free. If the guy's willing to pay, imagine if he could actually get someone, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, and a third guy. They could actually compete for a title, debatably with the Warriors, pending on if stuff breaks up. I don't know. Yeah. I'm intrigued to hear what you guys think about it. I think next year they could make or break Sam Presti in terms of a general manager and make up for Kevin Durant leaving and all this other stuff. Especially if they're able to, they can pay someone or convince someone, hey, come to Oklahoma City. It's great here. It's really hot, but like our fans are awesome.
For him now, he just needs to get a bench. He needs to get someone better than Raymond Felton coming in on the second unit. And then they could compete, probably. I mean, this year, they lose first round. Billy McCarthy thinks it's because it was Russell Westbrook, but I think it was these known names that are coming in on the bench. You need to be able to go 8 deep at least. Man, in the NBA playoffs.
Put all pressure on stars. We blame them for everything. We're going to blame Russell Westbrook for not being able to get out.
That's not true. No one blames LeBron James. Everyone blames Kevin Love. Which I get. Some of it's true. But
I think that's the one valid point here.
Russell did have a tough playoffs. I'll give you that. He wasn't himself. He wasn't the MVP. Russell Westbrook.
And Paul George did nothing.
Triple-double during the year because he pushed his teammates out of the way and got 16 rebounds the last day of the year. Yeah. That guy deserves a championship.
Stop it. He's a winner. He wants to win so bad.
He's a competitor.
He's not a winner, though. He wants to be a winner.
I'm not getting in it. I
want to be a billionaire, but you don't see that happening.
I think the Thunder, though, getting Paul George was a huge win for them in free agency because it was such a lock for him to go to LA for the last 2 years. The Pacers literally trade him so he can sign with LA in a year. So that's why if Kawhi were to go to Philly, you have a chance. You never know.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's a risk, but you could get the Paul George effect, and it might work out for you.
I think that's one of the things I said on the show, too. The other day, I was like, man, Paul George is making me feel like this Kawhi thing could work out really well. But
especially if you
I think it's such a risk.
Still such a risk. You're right.
But going off of like all the reports for the Sixers and stuff, that especially and even like JJ Redick saying it's the best experience he's had in the NBA is playing for the Sixers. If that culture is that positive, maybe like the Sixers have. If he gets traded anywhere else, like he'll go straight to LA. I think the Sixers have the best chance if he gets traded. Knock on wood that
to resign.
To resign him.
Sixers best chance, best setup, best long term. I'm like, I want to freaking win, man. I'm tired of this nonsense.
You're just saying that because you watched the Eagles win the Super Bowl, and now you think you have this winning mentality. The town full of winners.
I mean, the teams are pretty good now. I'll take it.
You're not even a hockey fan. Don't say anything about the Flyers are good.
The playoffs, they just got Van Riemsdyk back. Like I can get it. I can be a bandwagon Flyers fan all the hell I want.
No, I know. Like, come on. Like that just upsets me. Like you don't see Migdon wandering around.
The NBA isn't even entertaining anymore.
I bet you're a fake Philadelphia Union fan. And the day that they win, you're gonna be so happy and get a polo that says they get the bimbo polo.
It's a high school place for him, so I have his jersey. So there you go.
Well. Great way to poke a hole in my logic.
Yeah.
Shoot.
What do you think of the Yankees, boys?
I love it.
I went to the game the other day. It was great.
Yeah, I went to the Phillies Yankees series. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but that was the best baseball team I've seen on the field, like ever. That was unreal.
You're a Yankee guy, right?
Of course I am. Nothing makes me happier than sitting in the bleachers on a hot sunny day on a Sunday at 1 o'clock, just sitting there with a lukewarm beer and maybe a pouch or two on a bleacher while my back hurts and get sunburned, watching the Yanks hopefully hit 4 home runs in my direction and win.
It's the funny thing is, we said about the Phillies and the Yankees, both of what we said in the beginning of the year was completely accurate. If I wish we could had their show's tape, we could go back. Literally, we both said they're going to struggle in the beginning because they have a rookie third baseman and second baseman, and now it's just second baseman.
Yeah, I don't think I recorded those episodes.
Yeah, and then we said a manager that's going to need to learn. He's never managed before, and then they're going to have to figure out what to do with playing time in the outfield. And it seems like they've got everything down. They rotate center field with Hicks and Gardner.
And Hicks having 3 home runs yesterday,
exactly.
Or the other day, was kind of
every
nice.
One of these guys can freaking hit. Every one of them.
And they
don't have enough spots in the 9. They don't have enough spots for these guys. Once Sanchez comes back, then you got this guy Drury. They brought this guy Drury in to play right away, and he's in AAA. I mean, he just came back. Greg Bird. This team is 1-9.
Well, remember, beginning of the season, they signed him, and he was the starting third baseman. Everyone was wondering why. He was hitting well, and then he got hurt. Then they brought up Torres and Angular and all them, and they're hitting well. Torres is now on the DL for a little bit. They brought up Tyler Wade for second base. Tyler Wade's not bad either.
Brian Cashman as a GM, that guy's a wizard. He got the best prospect in baseball out of the Cubs for Aroldis Chapman, only to sign him back, and they still have the best bullpen in the league.
Yep. George Steinbrenner is smiling down from heaven while his stupid son is trying to take all the credit for it. When we all know it was Chet. Yeah. It's Cashman.
Judge was a 33rd round draft pick. That's all luck. But then but Sanchez wasn't luck. They developed him. That was just wow. It is just thoroughly impressive.
And they also got Clint Frazier. They got Clint Frazier for Andrew Miller.
Another guy they have that can't get in the lineup because it's just too good right now.
And Cashman doesn't want to. Cashman won't trade him, which means eventually Gardner's going to go and Hicks is going to go, which will be upsetting. Gardner's been there for 10 years now, and it's sad.
He's kind of nearing the end, I think. He doesn't show like he is, but
I think next season they're going to trade him or his contract's up, and he'll probably.
This is his last deal. This is last year on the deal.
They're not.
They got Clint Frazier, the Red Rocket, right? What do they call him?
I don't know. It's not the Red Rifle. That's Andy Dalton.
The Red Rocket or something. They have
Red Rocket's a horrible nickname.
I don't know.
It's not the best one. But.
I don't know. I'm just because I wanted to learn as much as I could about the Yankees before going and watching them. They can make a move at the deadline to get J.A. Happ, who's pitching really well. Former Philly, is on Toronto right now.
He's done nothing. He did nothing for the Phillies. No, he's
what?
He did nothing for the Phillies.
What?
J.A. Happ did precisely nothing for the Phillies, and now he's doing something in Toronto, getting actual.
We traded him away in the Hunter Pence trade back in 2010 or 11.
And look what that got you.
102 wins, and we Cliff blew it. All right. No, I'm saying they get that starting pitcher on another one that solidifies a playoff rotation, and you put the young kid that's not gonna. He's pitching really well right now, but he's not gonna last. You put that guy in the bullpen.
Yeah.
Over in the playoffs with Happ, Severino, and it doesn't even matter. That's Sonny Gray's not pitching in the playoffs for you guys.
CC can pitch in the playoffs. He's pitching well.
I want Sonny Gray to get cut. He's horrible.
He had a bad outing. He'll be all right.
He always has a bad outing. He never pitches. He never pitches more than 6 innings a game, which I get is fine because when you have Robertson, Chapman, and Betances in the bullpen, it's good and helpful. But come on, they traded enough for Sonny Gray, and he's done precisely nothing. Zero.
Yeah. I mean, he was a Cy Young candidate every year, and then that's not lucky. You get lucky, you get unlucky.
Oh no, watch him. He's gonna be like AJ Burnett. Watch him go to the Pirates or something and win 19 games.
Well, it's also the New York. It's in New York.
The pressure of New York. It is. You're right, McCarthy.
It's
tough.
They're the Yankees.
I'm holding my breath. Any team in New York, I'm holding my breath for Sam Darnold. Who knows how he's gonna perform?
You would actually. Here we go. We're going to embrace debate here. And,
before we go into that, I want to say this. How much of a shame is it that one of these teams, New York and Boston, are going to have to play that one-game wild card game? They're going to have crazy amount of wins in the season, and it's going to come down to one game. It's a shame the way they do that.
And you could catch a stud pitcher. The Royals did that one.
And then it's over. And then the whole season's over. It's
hate
how good the Red Sox are doing.
It's crazy.
I don't know how the Red Sox have personally kept up. Because their only chance of beating the Yankees is Sale most of the time, because Price just can't beat the Yankees.
But David Price used to beat the Yankees all the time.
When he was on Tampa Bay, but now he's in Boston, he can't. Guys, free agent signings for Boston or New York, you make your bones beating those other two teams. That other one team. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You could do anything against any other team.
Yeah,
but don't beat the Yankees or you don't beat the Red Sox. It's it's a bust.
Yeah, well, Chris Sale is pitching his heart out every game. It's gonna be tough. Personally, I hate to say this because of experience. If I'm putting somebody on the mound for one game, and I'm choosing between Severino or what? Or who's the other guy that just pitched last night for the Sox? It's not Bale. It's whatever his name is. The lead guy for Boston. I'm having a complete brain fart. Yeah, Sale. I'm picking Sale. He's been pitching and that's like the most ludicrous thing for me to say as a Yankee fan, but it's sadly true. But like I'm not, and I'm not.
There's 10 guys in the league that are like that.
Exactly, and I just hate that he's a Red Sox, which is just disappointing.
The exciting thing is like for me personally is like Aaron Nola is a top 10 pitcher in the MLB right now. It's crazy.
Well, talk about a jump from last year to this year.
Yeah, it's a hell of a jump, dude. He's 12-2. He hasn't lost a game at home.
What's his ERA? Like 2-something?
2.9.
It's not bad.
Maybe.
All right. Now that we got our baseball talk in, it wouldn't be right to not talk some football, preferably New York football, with Mr. Migdon here. I'm embracing debate right now. Who's gonna have a better rookie year, Sam Darnold or Saquon Barkley? Pennsylvania's finest against that clown from California. I'm going.
What you call him?
That clown, that USC quarterback that'll do precisely nothing.
The clown.
Learn how to hear. You got headphones in, Migdon. You can hear me perfectly. You gotta be kidding me
with the clown from California.
Remember the last USC quarterback you drafted who did precisely nothing?
Yeah, this guy's different. This guy's different.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I've been watching film.
Oh. What do you think of the reports that say Rosen's already mastered the Cardinals playbook? And
that's a lie.
I don't look at those reports, McCarthy. You saw how distraught I was going that draft. I was all in on Rosen. And then when Baker went 1, Saquon went 2, which I thought was a horrible pick, by the way, Saquon going number 2.
Oh.
Come on, you got to go quarterback at that. I've been preaching it to Giant fans. How many more years do you got with Eli? But yes, he's very good. He's very good.
They got one more year with Eli.
So what are you going to do? Webb? Yeah,
thanks. Aaron Rodgers is coming up on free agency.
Goddamn, for the next 5 years. Davis Webb or whatever the hell.
Aaron Rodgers is unhappy in Green Bay. He would look great in that Giants blue.
You're nuts if you think he's leaving Green Bay.
Dude, he has no defense and no one to throw to.
He's CFL in 2 years. Might as well bring back that one guy. What's his name? Lorenzo or Lorenzen. Bring back him for the Giants.
Oh, Hefty Lefty? That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'd cry. I'd buy a jersey immediately. I've been trying to find a CFL jersey of his for years. I've gotten nothing. Just truly upsetting. But the Giants aren't going to. I don't think the Giants are going to be that good next year. And maybe they trade up top 10 and get a quarterback. Maybe they get that kid from Auburn if he plays lights out. I'd like that. Be awesome. Like, I think
I can see them really turn heads though this year. I can see the Giants doing well because they just got the flash. I mean, last year, I don't know what. I mean, Odell went down. They had no offensive line. They had nobody to give the ball to. Eli had 1 second to throw, which he's still going to have probably 2 seconds to throw. But now you got Odell. You got Saquon. You got Shepard.
They got They got Solder now, who's a good. If he plays like he's getting paid too, at left tackle, that's fine with me. They got him. They got that kid Hernandez who could play guard. Hopefully, they'll find some other guy for center. And John Jerry's not going to play, which will make me happy. And Eric Flowers will probably start at right tackle, which will suck, but he can run block, so I'm okay with it.
What? How about that guy that got whacked in Janoris Jenkins' basement?
That was his friend. Come on.
Huh?
That was his friend. ESPN has a nice little article about it. Like, supposedly it was his friend. He got really upset. He was like, kind of upset about it. But, like, here's my view of that.
Friend?
If you have all that money, why do you live in Fairlawn? Why do you live in Fairlawn? If you live... Oh.
You guys are kind of in and out for me. I got real bad Wi-Fi here at my Nana Sheila's.
It's all good. I was about to say, like, why are you living in Fairlawn if you have all that money? Like, the Giants paid you a hefty check there.
Wait, what's the story? Like, what I saw, like, I just kind of laughed at because it's the Giants and the Eagles are Super Bowl champions, and I'm having a great summer.
Jenkins
throw that in there whenever you can, Bill.
Fantastic summer here, mate. Did the guy just kill himself in the guy's basement?
No. Janoris Jenkins' brother killed a friend of his and threw him in Jenkins' basement in his house.
The brother admitted to it?
Yeah, he got convicted to it.
Oh my goodness, I got to read more about this. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's not really good. It's actually really upsetting, to be honest, and not really a good subject to talk about over podcasting, because it's just like kind of upsetting. Bringing the thing down. Anything good, like, bring us back up. It's not going to be Knicks talk, because that's just going to make me upset even more. Or how about that? Get back to talking about the Yankees or something. Like, this is terrible radio, and I don't have any water in this water bottle. It's not really ideal.
What happened? I missed all that because my thing stinks.
Let's wrap up and do quick hits, man.
Yeah,
What's quick hits?
Quick hits is basically.
Wait, before we do quick hits, can I tell you who's gonna be better rookie?
Yeah,
sure.
Sam Darnold, no question.
Oh,
listen,
come on.
Saquon's gonna be good, but Sammy D is gonna come in week 3 after Teddy Bridgewater gets us 2 wins right in a row. We're gonna go first Monday Night Football in Detroit. Teddy Bridgewater is leading us to that first win. He's gonna throw for 350 yards. Then in MetLife against Miami, he's gonna have a great game. Then we're gonna trade his ass to somewhere, and then we're gonna have Sammy Darnold week 3 leading the troops to the top seed in the AFC East division. Lock it in. Vegas, plus 2,000 odds.
No.
Lock it in.
No, you know what?
Jets are back.
I can't believe you didn't hear any of what I said before.
Belichick's going to get fired. You heard it here first. Lutz and McCarthy. The Eagles are done. They're never going to win a Super Bowl ever again because Carson Wentz never has won a playoff game. You never know how he's going to perform in the playoffs. This guy, Sammy Darnold's got the ice water in his veins. Get ready for it.
No, okay, no. Now he's going to get up and leave. Okay, timeout here. Yeah, we're not wrapping up just yet. Like, I got a problem with that. You think the Jets are going to be the top seed in the AFC East? You are out of your mind. You are out of your mind.
10-year-old knee. He's got old knees. He's got knees of an 80-year-old. The Giants are done. I'm here talking ahead of you. You're clearly living in the past with your Super Bowls. It's over for the Giants and the Eagles, all right? I can see the Redskins with Alex Smith taking the division next year.
Right.
Who knows?
No.
Get out of here.
No.
Migdon, go home.
Who knows?
Go home.
You never know what happens with football. I'll be honest with you. I'm very content, and
the divisions of
the stats right
the
now.
Cowboys can win it. The Cowboys can easily win it.
I don't think Carson's going to be back week 1.
No, he won't.
I don't think he should be either. I think it's going to take. I think the Eagles are a solid 10-6 team. Maybe I think that would win the division. But I couldn't say that 100%. I can't say that the Cowboys with a whole season of Zeke
and the best offensive line in football.
Oh well, that may be the Eagles now, but I don't know.
When you have Zach Martin,
I can't say that with 100% confidence. Really. So I think they're in the playoffs, and whether that's like the 5th seed or the 5th or 6th seed, I think they're obviously. It's going to come down to later in the season. They're not going to have the dominant performances that they had last year because Carson won't be 100% until next year. Like, ACLs take time that way. And I also feel the same way as I'd rather take the next 5 years being able to win a Super Bowl than just another Super Bowl in 2019. I'll be honest.
All right, you're a real fan. I was just trying to get you. I think the Eagles are going to be very good, though. I just don't know. That division is so unpredictable. They got 3 really great teams in there.
And then the Giants.
Doug Peterson's still a 3rd-year coach. He proved he can coach and win a Super Bowl. It was literally a perfect storm.
Oh.
If everything goes right again, solid. I pick him in the Super Bowl. I trust him like that. I believe their coaching's great and Howie's a great GM. But nothing ever, even though last year nothing really worked out. Every important player got hurt. But not everything works out to where their backups are better somehow. I 10-6, and I'll have more of an opinion on it, obviously. But it all depends on Carson. It all depends on our young quarterbacks playing well.
August can't come soon enough. I need my preseason ball.
I need a league to watch because I'm not. I've been watching this NBA Summer League, but the real league I'm not going to watch.
That's more competitive than the real league.
Exactly. That's why I'm watching.
You got Martin dunking on guys, and
that Kings team is pretty good. They're up and coming, but yeah, I'm not going to watch the NBA anymore. MLB, the Yankees. I can hang my hat on the Yankees, but then it doesn't really heat up until August, September.
And you're not going to unless that race is close in the division, you're in the playoffs.
Right. So it's a I don't know, with all these free agent moves, but other than free agent moves, there's not a lot going on right now.
Well, it's dead time. It's summer dead time. Unless you're really into baseball, you're watching the summer league,
or if you're into the MLS, that's going off.
World Cup too.
Well, oh yeah. I mean, I'm into the World Cup a little bit. I don't know about you guys. I watch it a little bit.
Well,
I picked Belgium to win. Win. They're in a pretty good spot.
My team's Croatia right now. I'm riding Croatia.
Croatia's cool to watch. That whole side's crazy how it has happened that way. They don't really have any power horse teams. Mm-hmm. Germany's out.
Awful.
Argentina's out. It's going to be England or Croatia.
Yeah.
Sweden, maybe. Who knows?
Hold on. We gotta go back. Hold on. We got completely off topic here about how everyone's going off on hot takes. First of all, Bill, I'm saying this. You think the Eagles line is better than the Cowboys? You're out of your damn mind. That's absurd to think that.
I think we.
No, you're talent-wise, you're not. Yeah. You're a fool.
All right.
And cool. I want to get mad at Migdon for this Jets talk, but all the Giants points are very accurate. That Eli is the most unathletic man to ever grace the NFL, and
how that guy has 2 Super Bowls, I'll never understand.
One phenomenal play and one of the better pass rushes in one of the best pass rushing games in NFL history, and one of the best defensive schemes. Just to throw that out there, but the Jets aren't going to win the division. Are you kidding me?
Let a man dream, Lutz. I got Sammy D leading the troops.
Sammy D leads you to a 6-10 season.
I love how you're calling Teddy Bridgewater winning 2 games and trading him. That'd be the most Jet thing. You have a quarterback who's winning.
Yeah, trade him when he's hot. I would. Well, listen. If he wins the first 2 games, if he actually does win the first 2 games, I'm gonna be keep him for the whole year. But right now, I'm telling you, trade him while he's hot because I like what Sammy Darnold looks like in these practices. I want to see a training camp. You guys ever been to an NFL training camp?
Yeah, I went once when the Eagles did in the Lehigh. And then Chip Kelly, when they do it in Novacare down in South Philly, Chip Kelly put up these big old bushes so no one could sit there and watch because he was a scumbag. And now Dougie P's letting them all die. So
there you go.
He's letting the bushes die. That's really...
They're legitimately not getting water. They moved the sprinklers. So these trees do not get water. And they don't just want to remove them because it looks so bad.
I haven't been to a Giants training camp in forever.
Man of the people.
But
he's a man of the people. That's right.
No, he's a man. Yeah, he's a man of some people, just an absurd group of Philadelphians wandering around. But
there's nothing like it.
No, I don't like it, and I don't think I ever will. But Jets aren't going to win. They're not going to win the division. They'll have a better record than the Giants. I'll agree to that.
Stop it.
I said they will. They will have a better record than the Giants.
I know. Stop it. It's the New York. I don't want to hear that because it's going to jinx the whole thing. I'm very
good. I hope I jinx it. I hope the curse of the Bambino comes upon them. Well, it basically has because they hasn't won a Super Bowl since '63 or '67.
I'll tell you a quick 69. 69. It was the Jets' time. But I'll tell you a quick story. My senior year in high school, my whole English class was Giant fans, and that year the Giants went 0-8 to start the year, or some crazy stuff like that.
Yeah,
and the Jets went 4-4, and I was the happiest kid in New Jersey.
Yeah, then the Giants went 6-10.
I would sign up for that again any day.
Guys, is there such a thing as Central Jersey?
I live in it, jackweed.
I'm gonna keep that on hold, and I think now is a better time than ever to do a little thing that we like to call quick hits. Megan, for your information, it is just quick hits. It's basically just
John asks me questions, and if I care or not, I say something.
Or if I care about it, if I care about it at all. Here we go. Migdon. Dwight Howard wants to change the perception around him, around his time with the Wizards. Do you think that'll happen?
No. The Wizards is a bad move for him. Terrible.
I agree.
We'll see.
Hold on. I got to find a few of these. This isn't really...
That guy's a walking dumpster fire. Ever since he left Orlando, nothing good's ever happened.
He's so talented, too. He's so talented. He had 34 rebounds once this year. You got to get him on a team that he's going to listen to somebody. I don't think he's going to listen to John Wall.
Or Bradley Beal. He's
the
not
only coach he's ever listened to is Stan Van Gundy. That's the craziest part.
I don't even know who coaches the Wizards. Scott Brooks? I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, I think it's Scott Brooks. Geez, there's really nothing in terms of actual articles here to talk about, and it's kind of upsetting. But for the sake of pulling something out of thin air, Conor McGregor returning to the UFC hopefully soon. Will you spend $70 on a pay-per-view? Yes or no?
I'll probably just go watch that at a bar, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, Irish people love fighting, I guess. And predictions for the rest of the World Cup, I guess. Keep it simple. Who do we got winning? I know you picked Belgium. Right now, I like Belgium winning, but if I had to guess, I'm going to pick with Uruguay. It's about time they finally win after losing to Germany, after losing to, I want to say, Brazil 4 years back. They won the third place game in the Netherlands. I know they have that guy that bites people all the time, but you know what? He's still a phenomenal player. Uruguay wins. Bill, what do you think?
Ride in the Croatia train, man. I root for places I've been to, and they're the only one that's.
That's cool. That's cool.
When have you been to Croatia?
Yeah, it was a good time.
When did you go to Croatia?
When I went abroad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it at that, to be honest, gents, because there's simply.
Wait, you didn't hear my prediction. You got Belgium or Brazil, and then I want to tell you something about you, Conor McGregor. Max Holloway for the featherweight title, the next UFC, I think it's 226, just dropped out. So I don't see why Conor McGregor can't step in and win his title back.
Okay, I know because eventually I'm a big UFC fan. I noticed that too. I'm really upset about it, but you know how tough it is for Conor McGregor to make that 145 cut. Like that's
what it has to be.
It is. Yeah, he has to make 145. He simply cannot do that.
What does he walk at? Like, what's his walk around?
Probably like 170. Probably more than that.
That's really tough. Wow.
When is the date?
It's literally the fight is this Saturday.
Yeah, he's out. Maybe give it to my boy Frankie Edgar, Tom's River.
Frankie, I would love Frankie Edgar to do that, but he's probably making 45 too on 2 days'
He's a
notice.
tiny little guy. He probably was eating cheeseburgers and hot dogs this old 4th of July, though.
Yeah, he definitely had a couple steaks, maybe a slice from a spot of yours, some freaking boardwalk spot in the middle of Seaside Heights. All right, well, again, Migdon, it is truly, truly an honor to have you come on. I'm so happy that we were able to get you on. Bill, it is always a pleasure. Yeah.
God, it's always fun.
It's always fun. Thank you all.
Yeah, talking sports with you guys. I've missed it. It's gonna be different. We gotta keep doing this.
Even
if I'm not on the show, I gotta get this Skype thing. We'll just talk sports.
I'm not working yet. Hopefully, again, still need to find a job, but eventually, hopefully, that'll come through. Migdon, thank you. Bill, as always, lots over here. As for all of you rambling sports fans, we are out.